All right, hey team, welcome to our Wednesday night call. Tonight is November 14th, and I say that just for posting purposes so I don't have to dive in and figure out what the call of the night was. Tonight we're going to be talking about building a brand and not a business, but I want to go over a couple of announcements real quick. First things first is I just posted on the team page. If you have your notifications turned off for the team page, turn them back on. It is, I don't know where everybody's gone. I don't know if we're all taking a holiday until January 1st or what's going on. But there hasn't been a lot of action going on in there. So make sure your notifications are on. Two, so what I was saying is I post on the team page, Transform 20. I will get all of the details. It goes on pre-sale. I think it's November 4th. Nope. December 4th, because November 4th has already happened. But there is a limited amount of steps for the program that are available. In this program, you need the steps. Don't try to be that coach that's likes to save money. Like, I don't need the step, you need the step, okay? Program, step. It goes hand in hand. But there's a limited amount. The only way to get a step and guaranteed a step is if you at least get 2 Success Club points this month. So if you want a step, help one person. We all know one person that needs help. Like literally every single person on our team could help one person if they truly put in the effort and try. So I know out of the people that are on the call right now, Sarah Ponto and myself have locked in. We have guaranteed our step. So you have until the end of the month of November. And with it being the promo, the $20 off promo, it's a no-brainer. Like, it is such a great promo. And I was talking to Emily the other night. If you guys have not checked your breaking news, you should. You can now get 2B with the performance line. And that's now an option for challenge pack. So some people don't like Shaco. You can now do the 2B. Second thing, third thing, whatever point that I'm on, we started our coach sneak peek today. There's like 12 of us in there. Holla to the people that added them. And yes, I just used the word holla. I haven't used that since like 1920. Nope. No, not 1920, 1999. Go with it, people. Go with it. But you can still add people. So you can continue to add people until we finish on Friday. Just make sure you tag them. It's one video a day. I went live today. It was less than 10 minutes. And if they listen all the way through, they can be entered into a raffle. This shows me how many people are like watching and listening all the way through. So get your people in there. All right, guys. I'm going to do a screen share. Tonight, I have notes, or I have slides. I have pretty slides, okay? Pretty slides are always the best slides. So tonight, we're going to be talking about building a brand and not a business. And I talked briefly about this the other day, one of the days that I went live in the team page, and I was talking about like what to post, like whatnot. So I thought this would be a good topic for the call. If you do ask notes in the chat, because I think I have to open this all the way for you guys to see it. Or can I close this? Wait, hold on, guys. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Like, can I get rid of the tips? No. Can I get rid of this? No. Can I get rid of this? No. Can I get rid of that? No. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. Now I don't have to expand it that way. If you ask in a chat, we can do it. So we're just going to keep it like this. All right. So we're building a brand, not a business. And I just you're like, Ashley, I don't even, what does that mean? And a business is an organization that markets a product, a service, an opportunity. So for our other business, LME, we market cups. That is what we do. Your business is you're a Beachbody coach, but you're not marketing yourself as a Beachbody coach, okay? A brand is the image, the personality behind the business. It's the beating heart behind the screen. So for me, my brand is I'm an F-bomb dropping, running dog mom crack lover, cup maker, wife, and first-time mom. So I actually did a poll on my Insta stories today, guys, and I asked, what do you think of me, like my brand? And these are the answers that I got. Truth teller, badass. Cups, headbands. Cups, businesses, Beachbody, vinyl, PCOS, which is things that I share on a daily basis. And then I'll tell you guys about the other poll in just a little bit. So that's what a brand is. So we need to get out of our head that we're just Beachbody, because we're not Beachbody. We should not be posting salesy posts, salesy images. You are selling you and only you. You are not selling Beachbody. It's not about what you're selling. It's about the fact that you're selling it. So what do I mean by that? Sorry, and I have notes on my other computer, so bear with me, guys, okay? So you are selling you. So you need to find, and we've talked about this before, 5 things about you. And if you're like, well, I don't have 5 things about you. Oh, I'm missing a slide. Oh, okay, we're going to rearrange these. You need to find 5 things about you. So here's an example of like a few of my 5 things. I'm a runner. People know that. I post about my runs. I post about my races. People enjoy reading about it. I'm a mom. I get more traction whenever I post pictures of me and Evelyn than anything else, or just Evelyn. People love Evelyn. I'm a cursor. It is who I am. Hence the cup that says I throw F-bombs around like glitter, because I do. I'm obviously a fitness person, so that's one of my fitness people. I love cups. It's also my side business. I've built that into my brand. And even Bill and I were talking about this earlier. I was telling him about the topic of the team call, and he goes, that's perfect. Because I have not built a Beachbody business on my social media, on my main social media. I have built a brand. People know me and follow me because of cups. People know me and follow me because of the stickers. People know me and follow me because of Beachbody. So I have built this brand where people know me from so many different angles, and they don't follow me just because I'm a Beachbody coach. They follow me for all of these different aspects. So when people say, well, I don't have 5 things about me, I'm boring, I don't have that type of stuff. You do. You do. What do you spend time doing? Do you like to craft? Do you like to do puzzles? Do you like to have game nights? Do you like to cook? What do you look up for Pinterest? I know on Pinterest, like for a while there, like my entire Pinterest board is Winnie the Pooh themed right now, because that's what I was looking up for about Evelyn's birthday party. So I shared about that. Are you looking up beauty tips? Are you looking up how to do hair? Share things like that. What do you do on the weekends? Maybe you just chill and relax. You can post about that. Maybe you like to go out to different breweries or try a different type of beer or try different wine. Post that. Own who that you are. You don't have to pretend that you're this super awesome person. People know me. I am team no salads. I eat what I want to eat, and I love ice cream. And I'm going to live my life, and I'm not going to restrict myself from those things, and I share that with people. What do you enjoy doing? Do you enjoy biking? Do you enjoy hiking? Running? Do you enjoy shopping? Those are different things about you. Do you collect stuff? There are so many other components of your life besides Beachbody. You were somebody before a Beachbody coach, and for whatever reason, the minute we become a coach, we're like, oh, I have to be a walking billboard. And that's the one thing that you can do to completely kill your business. I don't know who asked it in the team page. They're like, should I only be posting Beachbody on my Instagram? No. You should be posting these 5 things about you and mixing it up. So if you go to my Instagram, it is not just fitness. Yes, on my stories every single day, I'm showing up and I'm sharing my workouts and I'm sharing my journey. But if you go to my actual feed, it is so much more than just fitness. That is just one component of my life. If you are only posting Beachbody, you're boring. And I know it sounds harsh and I know it sounds rude or mean or whatever, but it's true. People can find Beachbody. People can get Beachbody from anywhere. Amazon, eBay, any other coach. The first time I ever bought something from Beachbody was on eBay. It was a burnt copy of Turbo Fire. That's where I got mine. People can literally get it from anywhere. But you are the only place that they can get you. I'm going to repeat that. You are the only place that they can get you, that they can get Ashley, that they can get Emily, that they can get Sarah. They can get Beachbody from anywhere else they want, but they're going to come to you because you're sharing a brand. So you need to be, see, I was afraid that this guy was going to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see that. First things first, with your brand, with your social media, is you need to become a student of selfie school. I want to see your face. I don't want to see quotes. I don't want to see collages. I don't want to see GIFs, memes. I don't want to see any of that. I want to see you. And the more you practice, the better you're going to get. When people tell me, well, I've downloaded all these videos and I'm going to study and I'm going to do all this training on how to use Instagram, just freaking use it. You're going to learn as you go. If you scroll through my Instagram account, all 4,500 pictures. I have learned as I've gone. I've learned as I've posted. I've made all the mistakes. The mistakes that I'm telling you guys not to do, I've learned from them because I don't want to say mastered Instagram, but because I have studied it and done so much of it, I've been able to grow my account. I'd be able to get the following that I have. So you need to become a student of Selfie School. Get ready once in a while. I know that sounds crazy. I hate getting ready, y'all. I took a picture on Instagram. I posted about it that we went out for date night. And people are like, you look amazing. You look so different. I know I look different. I brushed my hair. Thank you. I realized it. Wear your hair down. You don't want every picture to look the same. You want to use natural lighting, as natural as you can get. I know we're getting into our winter months, so like lighting can be a little crappy right now. Get a Lumi for your phone. I actually just bought something off of Amazon. It's like this wannabe ring light. It's like a clip. It was $20. I'll share the link with you guys if I like it. That way it helps with a little bit better lighting for my phone. If you're taking blurry photos, don't post that. Like, nobody wants to see blurry photos. Take your food by a window. You can be that person that carries their plate and takes a photo and edit according to your brand. That's why we've been talking heavily about presets and Instagram within the team page the last couple of days, because that you're building a brand. You're building, as it says on the bottom, your social media is your magazine. You need to make it look pretty. Smile into the camera. Get outside. Again, I know we're getting into our winter months, so it's going to get chilly out there, but get outside. Play around with different angles and timers and portrait mode. Your phones, they have timers, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, so I'm going to teach you a little trick. If you don't know this, only on Apple, because I don't know Android. If you go into your camera and it's the third dot from the left, it looks like a little timer. If you click that and you hit 3 or 10 seconds, it sets a timer so you can take a photo. Don't just take your photos like this. This angle is very outdated. Like, this is very 2005, like looking up and smiling. Duck face, that's gone. Like, you just need to play around with different angles, different ways you're taking your photo. And always ask yourself, would this stop a scroll? If it's just another sweaty selfie, chances are it's not going to stop a scroll. So you need to become a student of Selfie School. And it is okay if you sit there and take 30 different pictures. I do that sometimes. I'm like, oh, I don't like this one. Oh, I don't like this one, until I finally get it. But now I've gotten the hang of it, and I try different things, and I use the timer like crazy because it takes burst mode, and I get different angles of different photos. So become a student of Selfie School. And I know that I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Nope, where'd my thing go? The same sweaty post, workout, bathroom, bedroom selfie, it's not interesting. If every single photo on your feed is you taking a picture in a mirror, learn to prop your phone against a cup and do a timer to do a selfie mode. That is what selfie mode is there for, so you do not have to take a picture into a mirror. That is not a brand. Think of, like, when you think of brands, I think of like bloggers and like people that are like posting on social media that have this brand. Most likely they are not taking a selfie in a mirror. So you need to quit doing that. You need to get creative and get outside of the box. You need to create fans, guys, and not just followers. So what do I mean by that? You want people who want to tune in to what you post every single day, who crave your stories. I have people like that. I have some Beachbody coaches, and it's very few. And then other people that have nothing to do with Beachbody that I check in and I read their story, or I don't read. I check their story every single day. I'm a fan. I'm not just a follower. I am a fan. So a couple things to remember about your brand. You are the main subject. Some kids, some pets, but mostly you. Your coffee cup shouldn't be every other picture. Your dog shouldn't be every other picture. Your kid shouldn't be every other picture. Mostly you with a little sprinkle of other things. Have an opinion. And I say that with, make sure to keep it within some extreme, like within some limits. I have always, and I will always say it, and I will always continue to say it, you're creating a brand. Politics shouldn't be within your brand. So when I say have an opinion on some things, but be careful what you're sharing your opinion on. Ask questions. People like questions. It's going to get them to start conversating with you. Own your truth. So I'm a cursor. It is what it is. I am what I am. And for the longest time, I just didn't curse on social media because I was afraid I would upset people. I was afraid of what other people would think. And one day I just said, F that. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm a blunt, tell it as it is, take no BS, F-bombing type of person. And I owned my truth and I owned who I was. And very randomly do I get slack for it. And if I do, I don't care because I'm going to own my truth. I'm going to own who I am. Own your truth. Own who you are. Start conversations. Oh, there's a chat. I want to just make sure it's not a question. Yes, own your weirdness. Own who you are. Start conversations. Let people into your world. Share if you are okay with sharing. Share more than just fitness. And if you're not okay with just sharing more than just fitness, then we need to chat and we need to break down some walls and we need to break down some boundaries or barriers because you can't just share fitness and expect to grow and expect to have success because it's not going to work that way. You have to let people into their world. They want to know about you. They can go to any other Beachbody coach. Why are they going to come to you? Share the old you. I did this the other day on Insta stories. I've been getting flack for some people because I already am putting up my Christmas stuff. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to share the old me, the me that spent Christmas alone, the me that didn't celebrate Christmas, the me that my family didn't celebrate Christmas and my mom was in bed. That was the old me. I shared why I like to celebrate Christmas like 7 weeks in advance. Share the old you. Share the old you that might have, yeah, Sarah. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard to share that old me, that old part of your story, but you never know who will relate to it. Anytime I talk about my suicide attempts, anytime I talk about my depression or when I had to stay in a hospital, people come flocking to me saying, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for having the courage. And it helps them. It's okay to share the old you. What's your biggest excuse and how and will, or did you overcome it? Did you conquer it? Most of the time, people have the same excuses as you, whether it's for fitness, whether it's you're starting as a coach. Share those things. What are you struggling with? When I was dealing with my postpartum anxiety, I shared about that, and so many people could relate. And then, of course, add value. You need to add value to people's lives. I'm not saying every single post has to be this aha moment and it has to give them all of this knowledge and all of this value, but you need to give them something for them to keep coming back, okay? So before I go on to the next slide, I did another poll today on my stories and I said, why do you follow me? I wanted to know the reason why people followed me, and I had a lot of common things. You're real. You're blunt. Those are like my main two ones. Working out, Evelyn, of course. You're real. PCOS. People know I have it. I talk about that in my endo. You're inspiring. You keep it real. I love your personality. Motivation, because you inspire me, because you're real. You're a new mom. You're motivating. I like your frankness. Yeah, I love your energy for the motivation. You're straightforward. We had a baby at the same time. I think you're a badass mom and a business owner. So do you notice a common thread? The main one is that I was real. I own that about me, and I have built a brand upon that. My challengers know that I will not hold their hand, that I will not sugarcoat it. So I have people that come to me and they're like, listen, I know you'll help me and I know you won't let me have excuses. I want to join underneath you because I'm real and I own who I am. So a couple of things we're going to talk about, and then I'm going to open it up to questions. And I have my notes on my other computer, so I'm making it go over here. So you're building a brand. You're working on your social media. So what makes a good caption? So a couple of things. And again, when people say, well, I need to learn how to be a better poster, or how do I become better at posting or become better with my words? Over time. It's going to happen over time. The more consistently you post, the better you're going to get with your with your words. So a couple of like good ways to, a couple of good captions is short and sweet liners. So like an example is like diamonds were a girl's best friend and then yoga pants happen. Like your posts don't have to have this like drawn out explanation of why you're in this outfit or why you worked out. Like short and sweet one-liners. Negative wording. Things like, I never thought I would feel comfortable in my own skin, and then go in how you became comfortable in your own skin. Ask questions. If people love questions. And the thing with Instagram is the more comments you get on a post and the sooner you get comments on a post, the more traction it's going to be, the more traction that it'll get. And it'll be on one of those like boards that pop up when you do the magnifying glass, because yours are getting so many comments. Use emotional power words. So I was destroying my body until I discovered my secret. So destroying, that is a power word. Use words that are going to draw people in, that are going to make them just connect with your post, with your story, with what you're trying to say. And then talk in numbers. People like numbers. 21 days ago, I was not the same person. People like numbers. It is what it is. Like, why do you think all of us mom are like, my kid's 6 months? Because when you say my kid will be a year in October, then people are like talking and they're counting and they're going like this. People like numbers. They like numbers. It is what it is. So those are some ideas for some good captions. You guys need to quit selling Beachbody and start selling a lifestyle. If you are posting photos of the Beachbody trainers, if you are posting videos from the Beachbody trainers, if you are posting any marketing stuff that Beachbody gives you, stop. Stop selling Beachbody and start selling you. We are not here to sell fitness programs or shakes. We are here to change lives and inspire others to do the same. And if you're sharing your journey, if you're sharing your lifestyle, if you're sharing your brand, people are going to want to be a part of that. People are going to want to be a part of that lifestyle. They're going to want to join you. A business thinks they always have the right to sell. Brands have to earn the right to sell. You have to earn people's trust. They are not just going to buy a challenge pack from you because you're another coach. Congratulations, you signed up with Beachbody. That's awesome. So to Debbie, Bobby, and Sally, what sets you apart? Your lifestyle, your brand, who you are, that's what sets you apart, and that's what you need to sell to people. And I didn't make a slide for this, guys, but the last thing is, as long as it recorded, you'll be good, Hannah. The last thing, and I don't have a slide, is you need to quit giving a shit what other people think of you. Their opinions do not pay your bills. Their opinions do not allow you to achieve your goals. Their opinions, all they do is hold you back. Last I checked, opinions did not put money in the bank. So the moment that you allow other people to have power over your life, over what you post, over what you do, you have given up ownership of your life, of your business, of your goals, of your dreams, and you are allowing them to rob you. Quit giving what other people think and put yourself out there. You got that? Like, just put yourself out there, because at the end of the day, somebody could find somebody else to go to, but let them come to you. Let you be the person that inspires them and motivates them and wants them to get started with you. You get one life, y'all. One freaking life. And if anything is taught, or if I've learned anything, and I don't know why, but I've been finding these fires so emotional. It's maybe because we know Beachbody people that have been impacted, like between Carl and Darren, but it's had me emotional the last couple of days. There are hundreds of people that are missing right now, that their loved ones don't know where they're at. You get one life, one freaking life. So live it. Do what you want to do with it, and quit being so afraid and so terrified and holding yourself back, because at any moment's notice, you don't know when it's going to end. And I don't want it to end with any regrets. And I know you're like, Ashley, you're comparing Beachbody to wildfires, and I'm not. And if that's what you got from that, then we have to chat. But you literally have one freaking life. So live it. Go after what you want. quit giving a crap about other people and build the life that you want. All right, that's what I got for you for slides. Does anybody have any questions about anything that I went over? Does it make sense? Are we going to quit posting collages and Beachbody stock photos and constantly trying to sell things? Yeah, I was actually following a coach today. She's a personal friend, and I actually had to unfollow her because literally every single day it's her sharing photos before and afters. And do you want to join me? And why haven't you joined me? And this is the life that I've built, which is great. I do that about once a week, maybe every 3-4 days, and that's okay. But literally every single day she's posting, and I'm like, I know nothing about you. I know nothing about your life. I know nothing about the person that you are. So why would I want to join you? So if that's what your stories are looking like on a daily basis, one, quit doing that. If your stories on a daily basis are only you making your energize and your workouts, you need to start sharing more. I added some very good information. Very good. Why does that sound like a bad sentence? I did some useful information. We're going to go with that. I like the way that sounds better. Into the team page last night, I added a tracker for Instagram stories that gives you an idea of different things you can put into your stories. And I also added another sheet that had like different ideas of things you can add to your story. Your story is basically a vlog. Is that still a thing? Do people still vlog? I don't know if they do. I don't watch YouTube. I don't know anything about YouTube. But your Instagram stories is basically a vlog of your life. If you're pregnant, vlog about your pregnancy. Because Lord knows I didn't work out for 18 weeks during my pregnancy, but I still is all about vlogging now. Yeah, I don't have, no. Sorry, Will Smith. We're sticking to Instagram stories, all right? We're finally got the hang of it. I was couch bound for 18 months. I still hit Success Club every single month because I shared about my lovely couch bound self and my bagel eating, cereal loving, growing belly for 18 weeks. If you are super swamped at work, share those little tidbits. If you get excited over something ridiculous, share that. Emily, I actually thought about you. Did you see that Apple added a new emoji and it's a lab coat? And I instantly thought, oh, Emily's going to freaking love that and use the hell out of that emoji. Like, I know Emily's brand. So little things like that. My assistant helps me on my social media and she's like, Ashley, I don't talk with emojis, and I have to talk with emojis now because people expect emojis when they're talking to you. She's like, I have had to learn how to use emojis. People know me. I'm an emoji girl. So it's all about building your brain and building who you are and sharing your life and vlogging. We're going to call it Insta-blogging. We're going to make it a word. Your stories. If you have not embraced that you need to be on Instagram, now is the time to embrace that we're going to be on Instagram. And yeah, you know, probably this time next year, we're going to be moving back to Facebook and I'm going to be doing all the trainings on Facebook or Snapchat. But that's the nature of the business. You learn which social media is where it's at, and that's what you need to be using. So currently, you need to be using Instagram and building your brand over there. All right, we went really quickly. So I'm actually going to turn the tables on you guys. I know you guys are excited. I'm going to ask you what you think your brand is. I'll let you volunteer first if you would like to volunteer. I want you to think what you think your brand is, and do you adequately share that on Instagram, or do you look more like a business? And I'm looking at my leaders to nominate themselves first to talk, or I'm just going to start unmuting people. Sarah, Ash, Heather. Okay, Heather. Go for it, Heather.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, for my brand, I would identify cats. I would identify singing and writing, which I would definitely say like is one of the areas I really struggle. Like, how do I express singing on social media? Like writing, like I guess I could share excerpts.
See, and I wouldn't have known that. The only way I would know about writing is because I learned that about you at the retreat, what your degree's in.
Yeah.
Did I lose you?
No,
okay.
no, my train of thought just derailed. Like I had that moment, like, who am I? And I was like, good question. But I mean, cats, music, writing, books, video games.
And that's what's going to set you apart. So do you think your social media reflects that, or do you think it reflects more Beachbody?
It definitely reflects more Beachbody. I need to be a lot better about sharing the other things.
And the fact that you own that, that means that you took something from this call and that you're going to apply it. And there will be a call to action at the end, so all of you have your fingers ready to write down. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Ashley, Emily, Sarah, you guys want to share? All right, Emily, I'm unmuting you.
Okay.
Can I tell you what your brand is? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, but it's sleepy face right now. This is Emily. You were so lucky I set an alarm on my phone because Rafe is still sleeping. He's been sleeping since 6 o'clock.
You're not lucky for tonight.
No. So I was like, I've been quiet in my house since 6, so I got on the couch and I was like, I have to set an alarm. I know I'm gonna fall asleep. So, oh wait, you wrote down. Did someone already write down me?
No, that she's talking about her. It's about Emily. We'll
I
go
was
back
like,
to them.
all right. Do you want to tell? Who's telling about the brand? Am I doing that?
No, you tell what your brand is, and then I'll add things if you don't say it. Because instantly, as soon as I think of you, wine, mom, German Shepherd, doctor, coffee.
Coffee I was gonna lead with the coffee. But what's funny is I need to I need to show that more differently, more and differently. Because Monday through Friday, I have the same coffee cup, and it's the same. I'm going to work. So really on the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, that's when I utilize my different fun mugs and, can kind of use my quotes on my mugs to kind of, do that. Grey's Anatomy, This Is Us, those are things. It's hard for me to post about that. I don't know, but those are things that I try to post on.
Bill said traveler.
What?
Bill said traveler.
Yeah, I do like to travel.
And so would you say your Instagram is your brand, Beachbody, or a little bit of both?
Both. Okay. But it's when it's not so much that I'm Beachbody salesy, but the most consistent thing I do right now is sharing the fitness part, with between stories in my feed. And so it's not that I'm buy me challenge group all the time, but it's I'm working out, sweaty selfie,
And I think that's the easiest things for us to share, because obviously that's what we're doing every single day. So it just becomes becoming creative with that and recycling posts. So I was scrolling through your Instagram and it made me laugh because Emily posted a picture a week ago. She took it in Utah. She did a little mini photo shoot. It's okay to recycle photos that you've used in the past or that you've saved.
Well, and I just posted another one of her, Ashley and I, Utah. But here's the other thing, what you guys didn't know. So some of you guys were in Utah. The group went on a walk at one point in time, and I didn't want to go. So I stayed back because you know what? The lighting in this house was spectacular. And you know what I did? Stole Ashley's tripod, set up my phone, and did my own photo shoot. I had 4 different outfits, and I moved stuff around, and I have stock photos now that I use for just quotes. I'm talking about people believing you, and I have pictures. So try to make time to do that, especially if you get a ring light or you have a Saturday morning or sometime where the lighting's really good. Move around different places in your house and take photos and make them match. Maybe that's what I need to do with the coffee, in that I just take pictures with the coffee mug even though I'm not drinking out of it.
Oh yeah.
That way
and as silly as that sounds, I'm the same way. People know me for my cups, and I also do it for branding my other business. But if you follow me, I don't use the same cup every single day. I mix up my cups, and I do that for a reason. And that's just a little thing about me. And Emily, and I'm also going to give Emily a quick shout, and then I'll move on to some other people. Emily commented that she was comfortable with her Instagram. We were talking about presets and that she didn't want to learn something new because she was comfortable. The moment you become comfortable in what you were doing, that is when you quit growing. And Emily figured out presets, and she's going to play around, and she's going to...
Well, I picked 3 out that I wanted, but then the guy, he's being dumb, so I'm trying to... I did download the app, though, while you were doing your live thing.
Okay, that's good.
So that was good. I'm steps in the right direction. So that's me. Someone else.
All right. Christina, you still need to post about your workouts in your feed, because not the same people are going to watch your stories every single day. Some people don't even watch stories. I don't know who those people are, but some people do not watch stories. Like, for example, I have 28,000 followers on Instagram. Roughly 2,000 watch my live videos. So that means other people are seeing my post on my feed. So you still want to post your workouts on your feed, whether it's a video or whether it's a picture, so people can still see those and see that consistency, especially for new people. So if they're scrolling, I just saw somebody like a photo from 2015. I'm like, creeper status. Like, how the hell did you find this photo? And they must have dug really hard. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people may watch it. And Ember, yes, completely. And I know most of you, unless I do not know you on a personal like note, these are things about your brand. So like Ember, we have a pony, a toy pony named after Ember in our toy chest because it has purple hair. So that's something about Ember. She's got her crazy colored hair. She's a vegan. She loves her car. She is into bikini competition. She's a dog mom. She does not like kids besides mine. My kid is the only kid that's never cried when she's held her, except for when she threw a toy at her face. If she's probably laughing on the other side, retreat stuff. And at least and she owns it. So the thing about it, guys, is if you know that you're not owning your life, your brand, then I need you to take ownership and start changing that and making the change. Change that and making the change. Okay. So if on a daily basis, you're just sharing your workouts, you need to start sharing more. People know that every single morning I'm doing some sort of lip sync with my mom crack. And people vote for my songs and they love it. I got cursed out this morning because I did Christmas music. I was told they were going to quit unfollowing me until Thanksgiving because I did Christmas music. But that's a daily thing. So not only can people come do daily things on my stories, then I'm mixing it up. I show the dog. I show all the different things, but I'm constantly sharing my life. And I think we just need to get more comfortable with doing that and just kind of wrap around our head that we are so much more than Beachbody. You are the same exact person, bless you, that you were prior to Beachbody. You just have a new component of your life. Make sense, guys? Okay. I know it's already 9:40, so I won't keep you guys any longer. So before I tell you the call to action, does anybody have any questions? No. Okay. I know I said in the team page that I was just going to do live power hours, but do you know last week we did a live power at the same time and three people got on. So if I can get you on a damn team call for 45 minutes and it has to be a training, I will do that. So next week we'll have a training as well. I'll figure something out. But we're going to do a training because if I get to see your face for 45 minutes once a week, and that's the only way that I can do it, I'm going to make it happen. But you guys have to promise me that you're working the business in your yeah. Hannah, do you want me? Oh, sorry, Hannah. Oh, let me unmute you. Hannah, where are you? Oh, you're right there. Oh, that's what that hand thing is. Go ahead, Hannah.
So my life was EMS for like 4 years. That's pretty much all I did. Well, because of my injury back in March, that's like not what I do anymore. And I really haven't found like something else to,
what was the first part? What did you say was for
brand myself with? Like how
it cut off in the
emergency service.
Oh, okay. But there's so much more about you besides just that. And I think it just comes down to sitting down and like answering those questions that I asked in the slide. I don't know if you got on, were you on for the part of the slide where is asking questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to go back and just listen to the parts that you missed because I went over that, asking like different questions and things about you, and then message me if you're still not sure.
Okay. And I also have another question. I have like a before and after of like a 15-day difference. Can I?
Your phone's breaking up really bad.
you and see if you think it's appropriate, because it's a little showy then.
I think you're asking me if you can post a before and after, but you're going to send it to me to see what I think. And yes, you can do that. Your phone's breaking up really bad.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine, hon. All right, guys. So I will have a team call topic for next week. There is a new coach call next week. It's already in the event page. We are still working with Carl's assistant. They tried to schedule me to have a call at 4:00 in the afternoon. I told them they were crazy and that I would have nobody on that call. So let's try again. So we're trying to figure out an PM detail. I am trying to get us a call with Shanti. I had to guarantee 50 people from our team on the call, and we know damn well 50 people from our team will not come on a damn team call if their life depended on it. So I have to merge with other teams that will accept me. So I am working on that. If you have friends that don't get on the team call, get your friends on the team call. And then lastly, your call to action. I want you guys to do a social media audit. So basically, I just want you to share a screenshot of your Instagram. We're going to do it on the team page. I'll put a post up. And I want you, 1, to describe your brand. 2, and even if you answer the question on this call, please post it for those that weren't on the call. 2, if you do a decent job of your brand. And 3, if not, how are you going to put it into effect? And then 4, did you look for presets? I'm about presets right now, people, okay? That is what is in. I will give you $5 if you cannot buy an Etsy preset, okay? All right. Did you guys catch those 4 things? We got them all? All right. I will post a call to action, and I will do that. Thank you for taking time out of your night, guys, to hop on the call. Please have your notifications on in the team page. We have Black Friday sales coming. Emily and I are working together on having some sort of flash sale Black Friday group. If you do not have your notifications on in the team page, turn them on. I am doing everything in my power to help you guys finish this year strong, but I need y'all to show up, okay? All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Good night, guys.